Hey guys, what's going on? It's YoAnty. Today I want to bring you just a closer, detailed look at the Adidas Yeezy 350 Boost in the Oxford Tan colorway. Usually I rush through the unboxings. I don't really get to, talk as much about the shoe. So, obviously this is a very sought after shoe and I just kind of want to pay it a little more attention. The first thing I kind of want to talk about is the Primeknit Upper and the colors on it. Some pictures I remember when I first saw pictures, I thought it was just a straight tan, but it's not until you see it up close that it is the Oxford Tan with that gray blend in there. So that's what kind of sometimes people are like, those look a lot like the Moon Rocks, which because the Moon Rocks are gray on gray. So on certain lighting, these can definitely look gray, but I think the rubber tan outsole is what really kind of adds that true tan element. And speaking of the outsole, here it is. It's interesting. The outsole is painted tan. You can see like paint, almost like paint marks, it seems. And I saw these little like holes, almost look like air bubbles from like the paint drying. I thought that was kind of interesting. So I'm not sure if it's painted, like if it's going to chip away or not. So after I wear these for a bit, I'll keep you guys posted. But obviously, I really love the exposed Boost foam. I think that looks really cool. I love when Adidas does that on certain shoes. Another thing I really love is the pull tab. I'm a big fan of pull tabs. One, because they look cool, and two, they're actually functional. I love, like, anytime I put on a pair of shoes, I always love shoes that have a pull tab, because when I'm putting a shoe on, it helps me get it on. Like, sometimes I'll reach for a pull tab in certain shoes and it's not there. I'm like, what the hell? So here's the seam coming up the middle. That's one thing I was like a little OCD about. I was like, oh, why can't it be flush? Why couldn't they put the stitching in the back? But they obviously did the stitching up the middle for stylistic purposes, which is fine. I think I'm just so used to, like, on Roshi runs, just having that flush toe box, but nonetheless, still cool. You got the Yeezy and Adidas branding on the insole. I really love the padding on the back heel there. Very soft suede, and it adds some great comfort. Once you kind of lace these up, they do feel very secure. It looks like it wouldn't be that secure on your foot just because it's very open, but the shoe itself is very solid. Like, that rubber outsole is super thick. Once you have it on your foot, you just like, it adds, geez, that thing friggin' adds like 3 inches, and I could use every inch I can get on my sneakers. I love the suede on the medial side. I think this is what brings the shoe all together. I think sometimes people can forget this is even an Adidas shoe because there's no branding, and I like certain branding on shoes. Like, obviously for this, they're trying to make it very minimalistic. Jesus Christ, what a terrible word to have to say. Minimalistic design, but I think the Adidas logo right there really ties the whole shoe together. In that suede, I love the suede they use, just super plush. So yeah, just want to give you guys a quick overview. As far as sizing goes, I think you can go true to size or half size down. I know I say that in like every shoe, but if you want a very, very snug fit, go half size down. If you want them to fit normally, go size 9. I don't like to compare these to Roshi runs, but they fit very similar to Roshi runs and a little bit like the Ultra Boost as far as just overall sizing goes. So I think you can go true to size or half size down, up to you. I'm going to bring you guys an on-feet look and probably a fit video as well, so stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you check out all my social media, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Peace.